This shit's fire.
And we are live. What is up, everybody? Welcome to another Pin to Gas podcast. And listen, it's an honor to have the 2023 Junior Cup Motoamerica champion in the house, Avery the Lap Slayer Dreher. My man, what is up?
What's going on, everyone? It's good to be here.
Oh, man. Yeah, dude. Like I said, I had you on before with Juju, which was comical. It was a good time. Looking forward to getting you two back on together again. Yeah, for sure. But, we touched a little bit about, your progression and to how you get, to where you are right now. So I actually want to dig into a little deeper, man. So let's take it from the very beginning, Avery. How did you get into motorcycles from the very beginning?
Yeah, so the beginning, I got a Sierra at 50 for Christmas from my dad in like 2018. It had the dirt tires on it. We would go rip that around at my local dirt track, which is Orlando MX now. And then, I would rip that around my block a few times. And then from there, we found out about SFL Mini GP. And then I got a NSR 50. Did some few rounds with that. I won my first mini championship. And I think that's really what sparked everything. It's what sparked my love for two wheels. And shortly after that, I started on the big bikes. I got a Ninja 300. We rode Florida Motorcycle Road Racing Association, which it's Pan American Superbike now. Did some of that, did weird stuff. And then I made my debut in Motoamerica in 2021 with PDR Motorsports. Got a few top tens. Didn't really do anything special. And then in 2022, I got my first podium, first pole, but I crashed quite a bit. I didn't really know what I was doing. I rode kind of stupid. Just didn't
learning the ropes.
Yeah. I didn't really have the skills or the mindset to, take any wins. And then thankfully, my rider coach and mentor, basically Dale Quarterly, he came on board and helped me out a lot going into this season.
The legend himself.
I kind of had to change up literally everything in order to be successful and take some wins this last year and take home the championship.
Yeah, that's listen, that whole championship season you had, man, what an incredible season 2023 was. It was that when you come back from 7th or 9th on the last, down the straight. And, bro, I was like, dude, I was screaming, man. It was awesome.
That was insane. On the last lap, I was in 7th place going across the line. I got one of them going to turn 1 and another one turn 5. And then, I did not think I would take the win. I'll be honest about that. I knew I was about to get 3rd, and then they all moved to the left. So I just went like this. I, hopped out of the vortex and just zoomed around him. It was insane.
It was incredible. It was absolutely amazing, Avery. Yeah. It was, again, the Lap Slayer. Come on, man. That's absolutely, it's good stuff, man. So growing up, from getting the little 50 and winning your first little championship, right? And then obviously you grew up in SFL Mini, right? With Michael Carrera and them, which is one of the best organizations. I talk about it all the time. And then so that's where you met Juju, right? Yeah,
we were kind of enemies back in the days when we were battling for that Mini GP Pro Championship. Going back, we hated each other because we were just battling back and forth every lap, fighting for that championship. But when we hopped on the big bikes, we became good friends, and we're both trying to be successful in this sport, and we push each other, whether it's training wise, just helping each other out in whatever way to be successful.
Fortnite wise, ride floor wise, push up wise. Yeah, right. Fortnite. Yeah. Which, by the way, my son, he's really into that. So, and he keeps asking, he's like, when are all the racers going to play with me on Fortnite? I was like, dude, a couple of them already got my gamer tag. I'll make sure I give everybody my gamer tag. We'll all get on there and we'll Fortnite it up. I'm not, dude. So I'll play it, man. So it was funny, Avery. I got on there the other night with my son's friend, right? He kept killing my son. So I was like, give me the controller. Let me show you how this is done, Rossi, right? It was really the first time I ever really played like online. Because I don't play it very much. I played it one time and the whole building thing, I was like, what the hell is going on with this, right? So I just kept headshotting this kid, right? And he's like, oh my God, your daddy's so good. I was like, smooth, baby. That's years of modern warfare right there, Rossi.
Yeah. I've been playing a lot with Julian and Max. It's full of that when the day's over.
Max actually said Avery and I sucked at Fortnite last night. Rough day.
We did. We couldn't get a single dub.
Oh man, yeah, it's awesome. So going back to racing, man, your first season in Motoamerica, this was your second season in 2023, correct?
Second full season in 2021. I did half the season.
Okay. So how did your first half of the season go in 2021?
2021, it started off good. It was kind of similar to 2022. I crashed a lot. In Road Atlanta, my first ever Motoamerica race, I crashed 4 times. Almost hurt myself a few times. And I think that's just part of the learning experience. The nerves really got to me that weekend. Man, my heart rate was probably like 200 on that line off the start in the first race. But I've always gotten good starts. So I rewatched my races and I got up to 4th on the first lap of my very first race. And yeah, it was just crashing a lot, having to learn the tracks, learn the bike. But yeah, I got a few top 10s in the beginning of the season, which made me happy. But obviously a top 10 is not the goal anymore. The goal is always to win.
Yeah, that's you need to have that mindset, right? That's a champion mindset right there, champ. That's why you're number one. That's awesome. So, dude, what was the feeling like winning the championship finally? Like, was it a big stress reliever? Just like, or did you actually feel more stress because you're like, oh shit, now I'm a target and everybody's coming after me?
I won it in a weird way, which kind of sucked because I won it after the race. So technically, I should have won it on the track if it would have been announced that way, but they tore us all down, and Rossi's bearings were illegal. So unfortunately, he got DNF'd, which gave me 50 points, a 50-point lead going into New Jersey. And then they came up to me and told me I won the championship while we were packing up, which was kind of a weird way to find out I just won the championship. So it was all kind of weird. And then the emotions hit me a day later that I just achieved one of my goals in my career.
I'm proud of you, man. Absolutely stoked. And did you immediately want to put that number 1 on your bike?
Yeah. I wanted to run it in New Jersey, but Motoamerica wouldn't let us, which kind of sucked.
Oh, why?
I don't know.
I mean, the champ, didn't I just? I'm number 1, right? Like, why can't I run the? Oh, well, so and then obviously the big news is broke, right? So tell everybody, and congratulations, by the way, 2024. Where you going?
Yeah, so in 2024, I'll be racing in the Motoamerica Twins Cup for Top Pro Motorsports right here, which I'm pretty stoked about. I got to thank him a lot for bringing me on board. Alex Wonka gave me the call to come ride for his team, and I'm very grateful for it because honestly, I didn't have any opportunities coming up going into this season, so I'm just really happy to have the opportunity.
Yeah, that's it's big news, man. And the sport's so expensive, it's hard to It really
I started my own window cleaning business to help pay for the racing. So yeah, it's expensive. It's hard to do this stuff, and the truth is there's not much money to be made right now, especially in the lower classes, which, everything's about money nowadays. So you just got to have those sponsors to pay you. And it's tough to get those now. So that's what I'm working towards.
Are you actually in the process of getting new sponsorship right now too, as well?
Yeah, I'm always looking for new sponsorships. Off season, during the season whenever.
Yeah. So, but basically, you still got the same helmets and leather sponsorship and all that good stuff.
Yeah, I'll be wearing KYT this year and then a different leather brand this year. I got Forma boots on board for this year. Those things are pretty sick. Which
I've
I'm
seen that.
yeah.
Yeah. How do you like the Forma boots? Have you tried them on yet?
Yeah, so they have this new design on the ankle. So they have like a suspension mechanism, I guess you could say. It just supports your ankle, and they got like a double rubber sole so you don't wear holes in them, which I'm pretty good at wearing holes in my boots. So that's good.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, good, man. I can't wait to see your new sponsorships on board in 2024. It's awesome. And then you're racing. What's the bike? Tell everybody what bike you're racing.
It's an Aprilia RS 660.
Nice. And have you been on it yet?
No. We have some testing days coming up this month. I ran a twins bike before. I rode an R7 at the last round of Motoamerica last year. That's all the experience I have on it. But yeah, I'm confident I can get up to speed quickly.
Yeah, that's come on, champ. Absolutely, you're going to get up to speed quickly. Nope, absolutely. That's not even a question. Yeah, that's something else I wanted to ask you, Avery, is New Jersey. It was awesome to finally get to meet you and your dad and everybody. And Rossi, dude, he had a blast, by the way.
Yeah.
On the side, he had
on the sidecar.
Yeah, he asked me, because we'll be in Road Atlanta. He's like, you think Avery will do that again? I'm like, if he's got it there, yeah, absolutely he will.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah. And in Jersey too again. But yeah, he told me to tell you how, by the way, he's actually in there getting ready to probably play Fortnite as we speak. So yeah, but anyway, that whole weekend, man, it was tremendous rain, as everybody knows, or whoever watched it and was there. But yes, you had your experience with the Twins Cup bike coming off the 400. So how difficult was it to adapt to that bike? Well, undermine the conditions that you had to deal with.
Well, thankfully I got one dry practice on the twins bike, and I would say my main problem was getting used to the engine braking and how high the bike sat. But I have quite a bit of track time on an R6, so it wasn't that difficult. Rocco got pole that weekend, and he obliterated the lap record, so I was about 2.5 seconds off of him, which isn't that bad for my first time, but with more track time, I'm only going to get faster. So I'm looking forward to it.
Absolutely. I think everybody's looking forward to man, the whole series this year is just stacked everywhere. I mean, from Junior Cup all the way up to Superbike. So it's there's a lot going on. So are you going to be in Daytona?
Yep. Twins Cup races there. That's our first round.
Awesome. I'm excited, man.
Thanks again.
Yeah. That's so explain to everybody the feeling of actually riding on the high banks, right? Because you see it on TV, and of course it's like anything, Avery. It's you don't realize how steep it is, or the curvature that, or how hilly the track is, until you're actually standing there and you're like, holy shit, it's literally like this.
So once you ride it quite a few times, it's not bad at all. But my first time on it, I rode a Ninja 300. Going up that banking, it was like I was riding on a wall. So it was kind of nerve wracking. And what most people don't know is you're actually kind of on the edge of the tire going around it. But it's not that bad, honestly. It's pretty awesome being in sixth gear for that long. And that drop to the line is always pretty sick. You really got to plan it out as the rider.
Absolutely, you do. It's
this year.
Listen, it's going to be awesome. I can't wait to watch the Daytona race. I was really hoping I was going to make it out to Daytona this year, but it's just not in my cards. But I will make it one year. But good news is, like I said, I'll be in Atlanta. But yeah, man, it's what's your favorite track you ride in America?
My favorite track, I'd say it's Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
I like the way it flows. I like the S's there, which I'll probably like Coda because it has some of those S's. I just like the technical tracks with the elevation.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's right. You're going to be racing Coda for the first time.
Yeah. I rode there in 2021 on the official test and Junior Cup, my first year. So I have a little bit of track time there, so it won't be that bad.
Dude, that track is awesome, ain't it?
Yeah.
And it's long. you don't realize how long it is till you're out there. You're like,
Dude,
shit.
the lap times are crazy long. I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. And so Coda, man, that turn one, that's a proper turn right there.
Yeah, there's a few ways you can take it. You can like dive into the apex or late apex the crap out of it. I don't know. It's just such a tight corner, and the elevation is insane.
It is. It goes to the right way down the hill. So, Bad Boys Racing, tell everybody who was on your team, like who worked in your inner circle, like Rossi, right?
Yeah. So I have Uncle John. He basically does like everything. You know, he'll work on the bike, drive the truck, order the parts. He does everything. My dad also. My dad's a big part of it. He does everything too. They both get it all done for me, which I'm really thankful for. We got Darwin from Envy Racing, girl. He's helped us out a lot. Ella, she's held the pit board for me a few times this year. Yeah.
Ella's awesome. We actually canceled the podcast we were supposed to have tomorrow. But we're gonna reschedule that soon, man. That's awesome. It's good to see a family in racing and everybody in the family actually helping out, right? And I actually met Darwin. That was my first time meeting him there in Jersey, which was really good to see all the support he was giving everybody. Man, so Junior Cup, man, those bikes, they're a lot of fun to race, man. That whole season, it was super close racing. So in 2023, what was your favorite race of the season for you?
Favorite race, I don't know. Pittsburgh, I would say Pittsburgh race 2, taking that second dub and then clinching the championship. But the feeling of winning my first ever race in Atlanta was pretty special. It's got to be between those two, but I don't know. Also, Motoamerica drafting to the line. That one was nerve wracking. I'll say that.
That was brilliant to see. Again, it was absolute, dude. I was screaming. It was awesome. I was like, he did it. Are you kidding me? Like, yeah, bro. It's like as soon as you went to the right, something just pushed you and you just took off. I was like, yeah, good stuff. So actually, Chris Lewis, what is going on, buddy? He says, Avery, do you like wet or dry conditions?
Well, as a racer, you have to like all conditions. So obviously, we all want dry conditions, but when it rains, I'm always ready for the rain.
Yeah, absolutely. So, you get a lot of practice in. A lot of your training is actually you still ride a lot with SFL Mini GP almost every weekend, right? And you actually go ahead. Sorry.
No, we just did the second round with them a week ago over at Anderson.
Yeah. But that's also how you do a lot of your training, right? That basically is your training, but you also partake in the races too themselves.
Yeah, the Motard race.
Yeah,
it's always a good time racing with the SFL family.
Man, Motard racing is that's proper racing right there. I always love when they first come out with those back in the day. What was it, like 2000, if I remember? Might have been a little bit before then. And that was actually so big. It was in the X Games, you know.
Yeah. Motard races can get sketchy sometimes. We were battling it up pretty good this last weekend. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah. Listen, Max Van said, not too bad, just watching Avery. Oh, he was answering somebody else's question.
Oh, yeah.
He said, good. Sorry for distracting your viewing of podcast. Oh, you're good, Chris. So 2023 again, man, it was I keep bringing it up, Avery, because it was so, the whole season it had a lot of ups and downs for you and everybody else in the paddock. How do you mentally prepare? Let me rewind that. When you show up for the weekend, everything's not going your way. How do you handle that mentally and then turn that around?
Well, believe it or not, at Pittsburgh, I was struggling a ton on Friday. Just nothing was feeling right. Me and the bike didn't feel right. And a lot of the times that just comes from overriding the bike. at least from my point, that's what sometimes happens. But going into the weekend, if I'm not feeling it, um, it always helps to watch races from the previous year for me. That's what I do for all the tracks, and after I study them all, it helps me feel more prepared. But when you put that helmet on, you just gotta think, I'm gonna go win this race, or I'm gonna go take pole. You can't go out there without the winner's mindset, without thinking you're gonna win, and that just helps, keep your confidence up. And if you think you're the winner, you can go win the race for sure.
Oh yeah, it's all, think I am, therefore I am, and I do, right? It's absolutely staying positive and thinking what you want to achieve. Yeah, absolutely you'll do it. Absolutely you will. So do you have any rituals you do pre-race, right? Are you funny like my mate Luca Allen and Cameron Hall actually
Yeah.
do? They put everything on the left. Everything's left first. Everything left sock, left boot, left undie, whatever it is.
Well, I usually put my glove on from the right side always, but I don't really have anything. I just gotta make sure I take a pee.
Right?
Because I can't ride if I gotta go pee.
First and
Yeah.
foremost, yeah, I gotta pee. Hold up.
At Road America, I went to use the bathroom like 2 minutes before I was supposed to be on track. And then Max came over, shook the porta potty. He's like, "Ugh."
Hurry up in there. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah, that's good stuff. So speaking of which, has there been time where you actually had to use the restroom in your suit out there on the track?
No, thankfully not. Yeah, I don't have to use the bathroom that bad. I think I can hold it.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, you hear stories of racers doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They get out there and they gotta go. So how is you gonna go? You just can't just pull off and jump in the porta john and be like, hold up, time out. Let me hit pause on the PlayStation.
Yeah.
Y'all give me a minute. Yeah, it don't work that way. So do you listen to any type of music or anything before you prepare for a race, or do you eat? What do you snack on? Do you drink?
So I usually have to keep, well, I like to not have food in my body, like I guess an hour before the race, just so I feel a little lighter and less weighed down, I guess you could say, from the food. Because sometimes when you eat food, you feel a little tired. So that I guess I don't know. That's it.
Yeah, I hear you. So in the top pro, man, they got you, they got Yandel Medea, they got Andrew Way. Who else they got?
We have Sean Dillon Kelly for Superbike.
Yep, SDK for
Alex
Superbike.
Wonka for Superbike, which he's also a team owner. Max Gerardo for Super Sport. I have a teammate. I forget his name right now. He's from Italy, I think.
Romeo.
Yeah, Romeo.
Yep.
Yeah, Andrew for Junior Cup.
Yep. Andrew Way. Yeah.
It's gonna be the best looking team out there.
Dude, listen, it's stacked. They went from, what was it, 4 riders last year?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was 3 or 4.
Yeah, into like a quarter of the field.
Yeah.
Right. Which is good. It's good to have a team, especially a new team in there, and then bring in a bunch of talent in with it, right? And give them the opportunity. It's good.
Yeah.
Absolutely it is. So 2024, I know you're super excited. I know you can't wait to get started. Do you have any certain expectations going in to the Twins Cup this year?
Yeah, the plan is to win the championship.
I love it. Right out the gate. I'm here to win, baby.
Yeah, I've been putting in the work, training a ton every day, studying everything. I know I can do it. I know the bike's capable of doing it. I got a great team, so there's no reason I can't make it happen.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. So as far as your workouts go, do you have a certain workout routine you do? Obviously it changes probably every other day, right? Or is it the same routine?
So right now I'm working out 3 times a day. In the morning, my sister and I go to the gym. We get our strength training done, and then I'll drop her off for school, and then I'll hit a light cardio session about noon, and then depending on what I want to do, I'll either do more cardio um, at the end of the day or more strength training, just whatever I feel I need. Um, but I've been doing a decent amount of strength training this off season because I've had to bulk up. Believe it or not, I was 138 at the beginning of last season, going into Atlanta, and right now I'm 160. So I put on quite a bit.
Yeah, you
I
did.
was basically starving myself for the Junior Cup bike. Um, and as the season was going on, I was just putting on weight, consisting like 5 pounds here, another 5 pounds a month later. But yeah, right now I'm cutting, so my race weight will be like 158 or so.
That's a good way. It looks good on you too. I noticed there was something different. I'm like, man, Avery
Yeah,
looks different. Yeah, yeah,
yeah, I
that's good.
gotta look good too.
Absolutely. And so, yeah, the guns, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Like I told Max, all the curls for the girls, baby.
Yeah.
Do you have a girlfriend, Avery? Speaking.
No, I don't have a girlfriend.
No.
If anyone's watching, I'm available.
Yeah. If anybody's out there, hello. And listen. So this year, are you going to start like your own club, like Juju did? Have
um,
something like that?
Possibly. I'm not sure how it works. I gotta do some research. Um, yeah, it's a good idea. I think so, to bring in a little bit of money for the season.
Yeah, absolutely it is. It's good. It helps everybody out, right? Because it's again super expensive. Absolutely it is. Dude, so 2024, my man ain't holding nothing. He's like, I'm here to win. Like, that's it. I'm not here for second or third. I'm here to eat. I love it. I love the mindset. So are you ever you Ella, right? I know she's super competitive and absolutely awesome. She's awesome. So is she faster than you?
Um, Not yet. Maybe
Not
soon.
yet.
She's pretty quick on the motard right now, which I'm getting kind of worried on because she's only like a second and a half behind me right now. Yeah, I
That's
gotta
awesome.
stop giving her tips or else she'll be faster than me.
Yeah, I see her watching. I said that because I'm waiting on her to pop in and chime and be like, "You already know I'm faster than you." Yeah, you know how she is. She's feisty for sure. And then Rick Glover, my man, what is up? She says, "Love that new shirt, my dude."
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good stuff, man. Absolutely, I'm happy for you. It's big news for everybody.
Yeah.
And I know your dad's proud. And hello, Aaron, if you're listening. Um, yeah, he couldn't be prouder. I'm a dad, so I would be ecstatic. Matter of fact, that's all I would talk about. That's it. My son, check this out. Yeah, good stuff, man. Good stuff. So, and then obviously, you and Juju and Max, everybody's friends, right? And all you guys play video games together, and so, and do you guys actually do battles like who can do the most push-ups if you lose a game, all that good stuff?
Yeah, we'll do that every once in a while actually. Um, Julie and I have done that before on the Supercross game. Whoever finishes worst has to do some push-ups.
Yeah.
It's fun to do that stuff.
Well, obviously that's how Cameron got his haircut, right? From losing a bet, which was
Yeah,
awesome.
that was
Ella
fun.
Ella said you'll be seeing my back tail pretty soon.
Yeah, I thought that was her.
Mhm.
No, you're not, bro.
It's not gonna happen. I don't know. We'll see. She's fast and racing with everybody in SFL, man, all those kids are fast, right? So iron sharpens iron. It's good to see all the progression of everybody and how fast they get on a weekend basis. So racing down there, she said, "You want to bet?"
Yeah.
Look, hey, listen, I'm starting to do this new thing. So if anybody's watching that actually wants to come in and ask a live question, message me on Facebook Messenger, and I'll send you the link, and you can jump in and ask Avery a live question yourself.
Oh yeah, that's a cool new feature.
Yeah, yeah. Ella says that number one is calling my name. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, you and Ella, do you guys? Obviously, you guys are really competitive. Do you guys do any bets like that? Like, if you lose, you got to do 20 push-ups or whatever it is, or
Not lately. No, we
No.
should do some of that. I gotta see how many push-ups she can do. She can only do like 5 or something.
How many can you do?
I don't know, like maybe like 60 right now. I want to do 100 straight.
You want to do 100 straight? Yeah, yeah. So me and Max we actually talked about this, and I was doing 200 push-ups a day. Like I said, that's how I lost a ton of weight. I just went from nothing to like full Spartan, what I thought was Spartan mode anyway. 200 push-ups for a 42-year-old is not bad a day, right? Just going from zero. And then I ended up hurting my shoulder because I was like, man, my shoulder's killing me, where I started to pull my muscle from my shoulder because the doctor's like, you're not 20 no more, right? So you got to ease into it. You can't just go into it. And then Max like, yeah, I do 750 a day. And I was like, holy shit. Yeah. Like, dude, that's straight Spartan mode right there. 750 a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to step my game up. All right, who's this? It says, I will convince my shy mind to come and ask a live question one day. Oh, that's Chris. Yeah, dude, listen, Chris, he watches all the time, and I'm like, dude, come on in, man, just ask a question. He's like, I'm shy. I'm like, bro, don't be. Just come on, ask your question, and yeah, you'll have fun. It's
Come on in.
Yeah, come on in, man. Anybody, even I'm sure Ella's probably going, I'll come in for sure. Ask that question. And then being friends, racing your friends in the paddock, right? How do you handle that?
Well, I guess when the visor goes down, I don't have any friends out on track. But we're all good buddies in the paddock. But yeah, when we get on track, it's just a different mindset out there.
Yeah, even in SFL Mini.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sure is. So, your business, your window business, congratulations, bro. What's it called? How can people in Florida call you to come clean some windows, man?
Yeah, I started a few weeks ago to help the funds, and it's called Fast Guys Window Cleaning. Yeah, so I'm trying to stay consistent with it. It's good. It's good to have it to make some extra money to help pay for the season.
Yeah, absolutely. So do you do like cars, houses, businesses?
Yeah, it's just houses, the exterior windows.
Okay. So you don't want to go inside?
No.
He's like, nah, I ain't trying to go. I wouldn't either. Avery be like, nah, I ain't coming inside. I'll stay outside. But
Yeah.
so what gave you the idea to start that? Besides help funding the racing, of course.
Well, I was gonna do pressure washing, but it takes a lot of money to start up. So I found out about this window cleaning thing. I just need a few tools like a squeegee, a scrubber, some soap,
In
and
a bucket.
yeah, and a lot of people need their windows cleaned, so I can just go door to door and get some customers and clean the windows, make some money day by day.
So how did you obviously you had help starting this whole venture, right?
No, I did all myself.
Oh, nice. So how did you come up with the pricing? Did you look at other competitors in the area, or you was just like, you know what, this is what I'm gonna charge?
YouTube.
YouTube.
Yeah,
Okay.
I did a lot of research on the YouTube.
That's pretty cool, man. I never thought about that. Cleaning windows. Yeah, it's easy. Yeah, you're outside.
There's not a lot of people that are doing it. And
Yeah.
a lot of people's windows are dirty. So
Yeah.
it can be easy to get customers.
Yeah, I'm looking at my window. I'm like, yeah, my window is dirty. You're right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
For you.
Yeah, I need to go out there and clean my way. Rossi, I need to get Rossi out there. Rossi, you want to earn some Fortnite money, V-Bucks, because he's always, Daddy, I need V-Bucks. And he's got V-Bucks, and he's like, even my mom's buying him V-Bucks. Every time she goes to the store, it's PlayStation $25 gift card, and he comes home, he scratches, he's like, Daddy, PlayStation, let's go, V-Bucks. Yeah. So yeah. And so he's always asking me to do chores, right? So that's a good one. Go out there and clean the windows. You're 11. You got it. Yeah. Soap and water and get to scrubbing. Good idea, man. Thank you so much. So have you thought about anything after racing at all? Like what's after racing? Because obviously you can't race for the rest of your life. And I know you're still young and you got, 30 years of racing ahead of you, whatever it is, right? But have you just gave it a thought? Because as far as a dentist, a lawyer, or anything like that?
I'm really big into fitness, so I think, you know, a little later down the line, it would be cool to become a fitness instructor, start my own program, and then also start like a clothing program, a clothing, a little clothing line. That would be really cool to do, you know, with my name on it. Because, like I said, I'm big into fitness. You know, I could put the Avery Dreher, the Avery Dreher on it. Hopefully, get it to go popular, go viral, I guess. And yeah, that's just an idea I've had.
Yeah, I mean, dude, I think it's a great idea, right? And personal trainers, they make pretty good money too. So yeah,
Yeah, and right now I'm also trying to coach on the 450. Been trying to get some customers. So if anyone out there wants some coaching, hit me up.
there it is. Hit them up. So obviously, it's all personal one-on-one, or would you take a
Yeah.
group or just one-on-one?
A group would be possible. One-on-one is the best.
Yeah. And obviously, it's at Anderson, Bushnell.
Yeah, Anderson or Bushnell, one of those two.
Yeah. So, in it, have you actually personally done any of it,
I've
coaching
done a little
lately?
bit.
Or
I've coached a few people, especially with the mini racing. I help out a lot with coaching on the development days.
nice. And I know that's a lot of satisfaction, Avery, ain't it? Working with the kids and
Yeah,
seeing them
yeah. I
progress.
always like helping out the kids because it's good to see them improve.
Yeah, absolutely, right. And it gives you a different satisfaction than you actually improving on the racetrack. But
Exactly.
almost the same satisfaction, but it's just different, right? It's like the vibe is different, and it's still puts a smile on your face. You're like, I did that. Look what I did. Now,
Yeah,
seeing a little kid take off his helmet or slash a half a second, it's
yeah.
just
And you just
yes,
smile. Yeah,
yeah, absolutely, dude. And you would absolutely be great at that. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you could, incorporate your training uh program into coaching too as well. Why not combine the two into one?
yeah, yeah. That's a good idea too.
Yeah, Ryan, what is up, Ryan? He says need a road racing specific fitness training program, and I agree.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that. You know, putting a course together of, you know, how you need to train for the road bike, and that's another idea I've had. Just putting the whole thing together because it's not just about the riding; it's about the training you put in, and if your body's up for the task.
Oh yeah, and it's also what you put in your body too as well.
Yeah, yeah, dieting. Yeah.
That's a big. So, are you? What specific diet are you on?
Um. So right now,
Chef Eats.
Chef Eats. Yeah, yeah. Shout out to Chef Eats. He's the man. That food is
He is
great.
the man. Jeff Servin is the man.
Yeah,
Ryan, what is up?
I eat a lot of eggs, and chicken and rice. That's basically what my diet revolves around. And chocolate chip pancakes every morning. They're protein pancakes, so they're healthy. I gotta have those every morning. It's like a ritual. I have those. I'm having a good day.
That's
Uh, but
awesome.
yeah, I just have to follow my macros right now because I'm cutting, so I have to limit my calories and carbs and fats and all that.
Yeah, absolutely. It's all a complete program for sure. Chris has actually got a question. He says, "Is preseason more about fitness and strength training, or lots of track days too?"
Um, yeah. So I wish I could. I wish I could ride like every week. That would be nice. But I try to ride like once every 2 weeks. That's really all I can get. But it's mainly about the cardio and endurance, and the muscular endurance. That's a big part of it. And because if you're going into the first round still preparing for the season, your body's not up to the task, then you're not ready because you need to have a fully fit body going to the first round. So the preseason, when the preseason starts, that's basically when my actual season starts because I have to put in all the work until for the actual season to start and get all my training in so I can be prepared.
Absolutely, mentally and physically.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And then Ryan, what is going on, bud? He says, yeah, there isn't many, if at all, dedicated fitness program for road racing. Road racers use specific muscle groups. Most athletes don't.
Yeah. Yeah, especially when we're hanging off the bike and stuff. You have to hang on to the tank, you know. It's just you know, cool stuff like that that people would like to learn.
Yeah. So have you been down there on that moto trainer from Chris Glandon?
Uh, No, I haven't. It looks pretty cool though. I've done
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah, dude, that thing looks awesome, right? I want one, and I know they're freaking expensive too. But dude, yeah, that would be really fun. Bob Dunn says he will see you in Daytona, and will the Aprilia have the banana wheels?
I don't believe so. We'll have to see what color the team puts on there.
Yeah,
I like the
yeah,
banana wheels though.
yeah, I do too, man. The banana wheels were awesome. Chris, he says, ever suffered arm pump, Avery?
So I used to back in 2022, but once I started working out, it's kind of gone away. So I never get arm pump anymore. Um, my riding style, sometimes I'll get like shoulder pump, but that just comes down to lack of stretching. So I always make sure to stretch.
Yeah, stretching's very, very important. It promotes blood flow. I mean, there's all kinds of benefits. And I'm not talking about a 20-second stretch, like, stretching for a lot.
Yeah,
I mean, you listen to um a brain fart. Man, what's his name? The Black Navy SEAL. They told him he never do it.
Dave
Man,
Gunn.
yeah, dude, Goggins is that dude, right? Where he talks about how important stretching
Yeah,
really, really is. And
yeah, I love that guy. Yeah, that's what kind of got me into training so hard watching that guy. He,
Goggins. So yeah, dude. So have you actually read or listened to his audiobooks?
no, I want to buy it to check it out, but I watch a lot of his videos and how he trains. It's insane. He's kind of crazy, but I like it.
Dude, he's a beast. He's a straight Spartan. I'm glad we have people like that on our
Yeah.
side. For real. Like he did like the most push-ups in 18 hours was like, I don't know, 5,400 or something. It was something crazy. It was like
Most pull-ups.
most pull-ups. That's it. I mean,
Yeah.
that's intense, bro. Yeah, that's straight dedication. Ryan says 6K to 16,000, depending on the model for that moto trainer. I mean, that's an expensive PlayStation. I don't know if my wife would be okay with that. She'd be
Yeah.
like, "How much is that?" Hell no. Yeah.
The controller.
Right. She'd be like, absolutely not. She would say sell that RC51 and you can buy your little $6,000 trainer, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think that's just trying. I think you still got to have a bike. Ryan, is that just for do you got to actually provide your own bike? Or does that include a bike with the cost? I probably doubt it does, but that would be awesome to come home and play that every day.
Yeah,
Man,
that'd be good training too.
oh, absolutely it would, right? And so as far as your training regimen, do you ride a lot of bicycles too, correct?
Yeah, a lot of cycling and mountain biking. My cardio kind of revolves around the cycling and the mountain biking, and a lot of the stairmaster. I've been doing a pretty good amount of the stairmaster lately. You know, the rower.
Yeah.
I haven't been able to run much because I injured my ankle running, so I'm getting back into that. But yeah, it's just a lot of cycling. That's like the best thing you can do as a road racer.
Yeah, cycling. Swimming's really good too because your natural body weight and the natural resistance of the waters are really good. Easy on the muscle workout. On top of that, I'm big into ice baths. Do you do ice baths?
Just cold showers.
Cold showers, man.
Like,
Listen,
gets you up.
bro, I tried the whole cold shower bullshit, man. Like, yeah, it's cool. Like, I heard it cold blast. All right, let's do it. You get in there and then once you catch your breath, you're good. But as soon as you move like just a little bit, it starts all over again because the water hits in one different area, right? And it's okay, I guess, if you just keep spinning around in circles. But I prefer to just either fill the tub up or jump in a ice bath. They're phenomenal.
Yeah.
You can actually go to, you see them on time all the time. I forget, it was the polar ice or something, like $100 blow up.
It's really good for recovery too. And
Oh, it is.
yeah, Ryan, I've been using the sauna a lot
Yeah.
actually. It helps with it also helps with recovery and it gets your heart rate up to like 110,
Yep.
which is the perfect spot to burn fat. So it helps it helps when you're in the cut
Oh
to
yeah.
body fat.
Well, it also, it's good not just to do ice, but also do heat, right? So you do ice and heat, or heat and ice, or yeah, cold and hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I go to my buddy. He's the one that actually got me into the Wim Hof method, which is the Iceman and the whole ice bath, because that's what he does. He's actually a trainer for the Wim Hof method, and he went out and bought a horse trough at Tractor Supply. Dude, it was like $170. I'm like, shit, I'd rather
Yeah.
spend the extra $70 and get a plastic one than a blow up one for 100, right?
Yeah.
And now they got Rubbermaid ones out there, like $175. They got the drain plug already in them. So you
Yeah.
just fill it up, jump in it. But the ideal temperature, I mean, you don't want it super, super cold. It's like 55 degrees, I think, which a lot of people don't realize 55-degree water, man. That's cold
That's
water.
pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah, that is really cold water. Dude, that's awesome, man. I'm excited, man. 2024. I can't wait to see you in Atlanta.
Yeah. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, Rossi, he's already been just going crazy. He's like, I can't wait. I get to see, you and Yondell and everybody, Cameron. I wonder if Cameron's gonna come to Road Atlanta, because Cameron, he's actually going to be in SFL Mini this year.
I mean, he probably will. I don't think he lives far
Yeah.
from here.
No, because he's in Yeah, that's right. He lives in Atlanta. I don't know why I keep thinking he was in Florida. I try to keep up where everybody lives. Ryan has a question. He says, Avery, have you tested on the Aprilia yet?
No, I haven't yet. So I'm looking forward to my few testing days I'll have before the season.
Dude, it's such a sick bike. Ryan actually has an RS 660 that he races too. So
They're good looking bikes and they handle really well.
oh yeah, they're phenomenal machines. I mean, if I was going to race a twin, that would be actually absolutely the bike I would go for. Ryan says, I'm biased, but you'll love it. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
You will. And they're not bad price. They're like, how much are they, Ryan, brand new? What, 10 grand, if I'm not mistaken?
Yeah, I'm excited. It'll be I guess we'll see how the Suzuki does this year.
Oh, I know. That's right. Rossi, 13 grand. Thanks, Ryan. Because Rossi Moore's on that new GSX 8. What's it called?
$800.
Yeah, the $800, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see the various makes and models in the class. Jeff Servin, my man, he says, traveling today, looking forward to seeing some twins action this year. We was just actually talking about you not too long ago in Chef Eats.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, so if anybody out there, all the time, man, Chef Eats has the best prepared meals you can buy, healthy. He caters to basically whatever you need training wise for your body, and seek no further. Chef Eats, I mean, I've had them and it's absolutely delicious.
Yeah, as an athlete, he makes the athletes meals, which those are really healthy. So if you're trying to stay lean, for sure get those.
Absolutely. And Ron says, man, I got 30K in mine. That's
the Twins Cup builds are like almost as expensive as the super sport builds. They're basically super bike builds. You can do a lot to them.
It is, man. That's dude. It's hard. Right? I mean, Junior Cup bike, you could have every bit of 15K, pushing 20 in 400.
Yeah, especially with electronics on it and stuff. Which we never ran electronics on it, but a lot of the guys did.
So your 400 is basically just. So tell everybody this: in the 400 class you raced in, what was legal and what was not.
So it's a restricted motor. So the RPMs are restricted to 10,300, and then we have a restrictor plate in it. So it's kind of similar to the R3 and the KTM 390. But you can kind of figure out a few things to do in the motor. There's not really much you can do. It's like slower than a stock engine. But you can put the internal suspension in it, put electronics in it. There's not much you can do it, which leaves a lot up to the rider. So that's why I really like the bikes, because it takes a lot of skill to be fast on it.
Yeah. So, as far as electronics go, Avery, explain to them what kind of electronics.
So a lot of the guys run telemetry. It comes with the cool dash, and you can run the brake sensors, throttle sensors. I don't know. I don't really know much about it because we've never ran it. I've
Yeah.
always just been pencil and paper and
That's right. Static
writing
sag and
down.
rider sag, and let's go. Yeah.
Yeah, just it's cool to have it. You can figure out exactly what you're doing with it, which is a plus with it.
Oh yeah. It is, but again, with that, it brings such a big cost to it, right?
Yeah.
Um, absolutely. And then Ron again says, Imagine Moto A spec, which mine is very similar to, is 30K or more. Man, that's but man, I bet that bike. So listen, with $30,000 is as far as motor builds on the Aprilia, are they prone to explode and blow up, or are they pretty reliable motors?
Um, I think now they're reliable. Motoamerica's made some rule changes, which made them a little more reliable. I'm pretty sure. They used to have, they used to explode uh, more often than not, if I can remember a few years ago, but
Yeah,
not anymore with the rule changes.
yeah. Ryan says so, mostly data acquisition on the 400. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Rod says rods were the main issue.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, actually I got, dude, on my 848, I got a bad rod in it, so I need to get the motor done on that thing, which is like almost $4,000.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I was like,
Yeah.
$4,000. God damn.
That thing get a V4.
You get a V4, right? Yeah. No, man. So the 848 is the X AMA bike that they used to race, EDR race bike. It's, dude,
Yeah.
it's nice. It's got forged Marchesini rims, matrix rear shock, front internals. I mean, it's stout.
Yeah.
It's
The track bike.
yeah, yep.
Like, that thing must be fun.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's I only rode it a couple times, and then but those, like the when they first come out, they were prone for the main bearings going back because the bearings were shit in it. But when they come out with the 848 Evo, they actually changed that bearing out in the case, so they weren't prone to blow up. And this bike's only got like 5,200 miles on it. The bearing's already bad in it, so
Yeah.
yeah. But I'm sure it's a lot of rough miles too, right? So
Yeah. Hopefully get fixed soon.
yeah, I don't know. Maybe, man. We'll see. I just don't, man. The problem is I just don't have $4,000 just to be like, you know what? I got extra $4,000. Let me just dump it into it. So,
Yeah, you get that sponsorship.
yeah, right now it's an expensive paperweight in my garage right now, right? Sitting
Mhm.
next to my RC51. But yeah, it's Ben Lee, my man. He says the Slayer Dreher.
What's up, Ben?
Yeah, Ben's awesome, man. He's a really good guy. He's actually a moderator. Dude, he makes good music, man. Ben, he's real big into music. He makes a lot of good music. He actually wants to make an intro for us. So I'm waiting, Ben. Still waiting, buddy. No, I'm
That's
just giving
cool.
you a hard time. Yeah, it'd be cool, man. He said, "What round are you looking forward to the most?"
Um, let's see. I don't know. I'm looking forward to Coda. That's a cool track. And then obviously Daytona, which will be my first ever Twin Scut round. I'm just looking forward to doing the first race, really.
Ben, so I was looking at the comment. Ben says, "Get him and Ella together. We'll be on it next week." But
Yeah.
listen, yeah, I will. I listen. I want to do the same thing I did. I want to get all the champs, which I still need to get the rest of the SFL Mini GP kids on here.
Yeah.
I've gotten a lot of them, but I need to actually get the rest of them on here.
Yeah. Sure.
But yes, I want to do the same thing again. I'd love to get you and Ella and Avery and Isaac and Juju all together. Avery, why I say Avery? I'm talking to Avery.
Here.
But yeah, but everybody on again together like we did. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Well,
Mm.
dude, listen, I'm super excited about 2024. You know, I'm watching every race. You already know I'm gonna be in the corner cheering for you. Absolutely. Big fan base over here. Before we get off here, this has been a lot of fun. Can't wait to do it again because I would love to do like a mid-season report. Right, we can get together, do it again mid-season, and at the end of the year, have you back on, and you can talk about your Twins Cup championship and how you're number one again and all that good stuff. So, but before we get off here, there's some questions that I want to ask you. Okay, Paul McKee, what is up? He says, "Good luck this year, brother."
Thank you. Appreciate
Absolutely. Let's see. What do you? All right. What do you feel is going? Oh, here you go. Sorry, but for some reason my phone was catching up, so I could see who this is. It says, who do you feel is going to be your biggest competition in Twins Cup?
it.
Jason.
Honestly, I just gotta be the best I possibly can, and you know, I'm my main competitor, so I'm just gonna keep improving and keep going faster.
I love it. Keep winning. Keep pinning the gas, baby, and getting them number ones. It's going to be a proper mega year for everybody. But what's your favorite movie, Avery?
Favorite movie? I don't really watch movies. I like Hitting the Apex. It's a good motorcycle documentary.
Absolutely.
Um,
Have you seen all those? Hitting the Apex, Faster and
yeah,
Fastest,
they're all really
Texas
good, but
Tornado. Yeah.
I just like Hitting the Apex because it shows Mark Marquez on the rise up and Valentino Rossi.
Yep. Yeah. What about On Any Sunday? That's always been one of my favorites. You seen that one?
No, I never seen it.
Bro, you have got to watch On Any Sunday. Absolutely, you will love it.
Yeah.
Books. We was talking about a little bit about books. Did you listen to any audio books or read?
Not really. I just listen to music like all the time.
Yeah, music. Yeah. Okay. Well, listen, I listen to a lot of audio books. Obviously, David Goggins. He has two of them. They're both really good. Highly recommend them. As far as all the road racing books that I've listened to, I mean, I'm talking about Ian Hutchins, Michael Dunlop, John McGinnis. I mean, the list goes on. One of the best ones. I'm not saying none of those are bad because they're absolutely really good books. Is John
Yeah.
Hopkins,
Yeah.
Leathered.
I've heard.
He holds, oh bro, he holds nothing back. You absolutely have to get that book. Throw some earbuds in while you're running or while you're pedaling on the bike, and you'll be like, I gotta listen to one more chapter. I gotta listen to one more chapter. It's it's really good. And podcast, what's your go-to podcast you listen to?
Who's the guy? I listen to like Joe Rogan. His name
Rogan's a beast.
Hubert. Anthony Huber is that his name?
I don't know. What kind of podcast is it?
Just talks about like being mentally tough and training and how to be your best self. I've listened to the Dave Goggins podcasts.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good to and yours obviously.
What an honor. Absolute honor. Yeah, you know, I listen to a lot of other podcasts too. My wife, she's really into those true crimes. And Huberman, Ryan said Huberman.
Yeah.
And actually she got me on this one. I think it's called Case Files. But it's actually pretty good. It's like I was at work, Avery. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try this little podcast. My wife, or whatever. And I was like, man, this is really good. Like I was getting into it. It was, yeah. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. So listen, music. We just talked about what's your favorite music? Like you pulled your phone up right now and hit play. What's it gonna be?
Well, Yeet just dropped a new album, so I've been listening to Yeet. I don't know. I like some Travis Scott. I listen to reggae once in a while. Some Deftones, some of that stuff.
So you basically everything.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah. I guess. So do you listen to any Frank Sinatra?
No, who's that?
Okay. It's good, man. It's good, dude. Frank Sinatra's that dude, man. I'm sure a lot of people out here listening to this right now.
Is
You
that
need to
Julian
listen.
who said, "Look who made the podcast"?
Yes, look who made the podcast. Yeah, yeah, that was hilarious. I was thanks, Juju. Hey, Juju, by the way, how's Spain, brother, man? Um, and thank you for my hat. I finally got my new I got my new Juju hat in and stickers because I'll say it again. I don't know if he's got any left, but you guys should go out there and sign up for Club 40 and help support my man Juju in the British
Go check
Talent
it
Cup
out.
this year. Yes, go check it out. Absolutely go check it out. So Star Wars or Star Trek?
Star Wars. I don't really watch both, but Star Wars is pretty cool.
What Star Wars character would you be?
I don't know, probably Darth Vader.
Darth Vader. Me too, man. I would too. Absolutely Darth Vader, right? Who wouldn't want to be Anakin Skywalker, man? I mean, come on, man. Right? Food, Avery, what's your favorite food? I'm not talking about look, healthy food, all that. Forget all that, right? What is Avery's favorite food? I don't care how fattening it is or whatever. Like, oh my god, I gotta have it. What's your favorite food?
Shoot, that's a hard question. Dude, I really like chocolate chip pancakes, but I guess if we don't care about sugar, shoot, I don't know, ice cream.
Ice cream, a good answer.
I
Ice cream
like
is good, man. Yeah.
hot fudge sundae or something.
Hot fudge sundae. Is it Jillian said eggs? Bob
Eggs,
Dunn.
yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I've had 10 eggs. I have like 7 to 10 eggs a day.
Listen, I like eggs too. How do you cook your eggs?
Usually over easy.
Yeah, me too. Absolutely. Dude, eggs are really good. Bob Dunn says, where can I buy your new team shirt?
You would have to go to Top Pro. I'm not sure if I'm not sure exactly, but just head over to the Top Pro Motorsports page and you can probably figure it out.
Dude, Andreas says icy water at any restaurant is his favorite.
Icy water and sweet tea.
Oh man, yeah. I didn't grow up drinking a lot of sodas, like actually no soda, no sweet teas. I got bad ADHD, so of course back then they put everybody on Ritalin. My parents were like, fuck that, ain't no way. So they cut out like a lot of dyes and foods. Like I said, I don't get me wrong, yes, I got cake on my birthday and I still got soda every once in a while, right? But yeah, if I drink it now, like I could literally take 2 sips of a sweet tea and like 3 minutes later, I immediately got to go to the bathroom. There's no questions, what if, ands, or about it. It's just because it's such a diuretic for me because my body's not used to it. Yeah. But that's all I drink. I drink water 99.9% of the time.
Yeah, I got to drink one of these every day. My gallon.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I probably knock out at least 2 of those a day.
Yeah.
Like I'll fill this up at least 6 times a day right here.
That's good, yeah. Being hydrated is the most important thing.
Being hydrated, like a headache. Like I'm not a big medicine person, so if I got a headache, which I very rarely ever get because I drink so much water,
yeah,
a lot of people are like, "Oh, I got a headache." Yeah, man, you're dehydrated, bro. I'm telling you, if you drink a gallon of water, you'll be good. You don't need that bullshit medicine. Leave that shit elsewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, celebrity crush.
I don't really know.
Oh, you got somebody, man. Come on, everybody's got somebody.
I can't think of my one right now. Hold on.
All right. Well, we can come back to that.
Yeah.
All right. So, what advice would you give your younger self?
To listen to what other people have to say, and actually, just when you're inexperienced, you think you know everything, and that comes to a lot of crashes, which I was crashing a lot. So you just have to listen to what your coaches say, what more experienced riders have to say to you, and if you do that, you can improve so much quicker and stop crashing.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a good one, man. So, do you recommend any like Netflix or Hulu series to anybody watching Apple TV or?
I don't really watch any TV, honestly. I like Impractical Jokers. That's like the only show I watch.
It is, right? Yeah, Impractical Jokers is fun. Man, I watch a lot of YouTube too, myself. So yeah, I'm with you. So obviously, PlayStation or Xbox?
Xbox. All the way.
Yeah, I know all the way, right? Yeah, boo. No, listen, I like them both, Xbox and PlayStation. Somebody gave me an Xbox. I think it's shit. I can't remember. Made in 2013, so it's an old Xbox, but it still works. I don't
Probably
know
like
play it though.
360.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, 360. That's exactly what it is. So listen, Avery, growing up, whose road racers did you have on your posters on the wall?
I had Mark Marquez. I remember going to the 200 and getting a bunch of posters of the riders there. I really liked Mark Marquez growing up, and Josh Herron. You know, just looking up to those guys and trying to be like them.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't blame you. Those are proper
Yeah,
fast people, right?
it's weird. I remember back in like 2019 watching Dallas Daniels and Rocco Landers battle for the championship, and now I'm the championship winner in the same class. So it's just weird to think about it like that.
Yeah, it's full circle. It comes full circle,
Yeah.
right? It's yeah, man, full circle. So listen, if you could have dinner with any 5 people, road racers, actors, whoever it is, dead or alive, what 5
Um,
people would they be?
so Julian, I would have Julian, Valentino Rossi, Casey Stoner, I don't know, Josh Herron, and David Goggins.
David Goggins, yeah, dude, good. That was a good one, right? But I was expecting you to have at least one female, right? Be like, oh yeah, I'd have so and so in there. No, I'm just playing. Yeah, it's hard every time I ask that question. I think about it to myself too. Like as you're giving your answer, I'm thinking like my answers always change pretty much. I'm like, oh, I forgot about him. Oh, I'd love to have him on. David Jeffries would be one of mine for sure, 110%. Yeah. So, do you watch any racing besides Motoamerica?
Yeah, I watched the MotoGP, World Superbike, Supercross, the TT when they're running. Yeah, I love the TT.
Dude, TT is my favorite race of the year. Would you race the TT?
That's I don't. It would be fun because you could say you could do it. You did it. It takes a lot of preparing though.
Oh
learning.
yeah, of course. Yeah.
Maybe one day I'd probably do like the Northwest 200 first, Southwest 100, whatever it's called. Those are some smaller.
The Southern 100.
The Macau GP looks cool.
The one in China, yeah, absolutely looks cool. The Macau, yeah, it's actually I had a buddy that raced there, Joey Thompson. He raced there last year, yeah, at the Macau, man. Oh, and my buddy Peter Hickman, he raced there too, and he annihilated the field.
Yeah, he won that pretty good.
I mean, he just, yeah, absolutely, dude. And speaking of the TT, man, it's coming up in May. I do the app, the TT Plus app. It's cheap. It's like $25. It's like, honestly, it's one of the best apps out there. Bargain for the money. They have a series called over. I don't want to fuck this up. Is it Over the Hedges? Between the Hedges. Sorry,
Yeah.
Between the Hedges.
Between the Hedges. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, bro, it is proper. I'm on episode 4 on season 2 now because they just come out with the new season.
Yeah.
So obviously, are you real big into the TT? Like, did you used to watch it like all rerun, like Michael Dunlop? You know Michael Dunlop and all them. Do you watch it all the time, every year? Or?
I try to. I've met Michael Dunlop at Daytona.
No, I'm
Back when he did it, I was pretty
jealous.
Cool. Yeah, but it's always cool watching it.
Yeah, it is, dude. He's also, because I actually had this question I'm gonna start asking everybody is, who had the greatest TT comeback, right? And I got a list of names, but I'm gonna keep it easy. I'm gonna ask you 2, okay? I'm gonna give you 2 because there's like, I don't know, 8 or 10 names on here. So, in your opinion, who had the greatest TT comeback. I'm gonna say Ian Hutchins or Connor McCummins. Connor Cummins.
I don't know, Ian Hutchinson.
Yeah, Ian Hutchinson, man, he had a rough crash. It was dude broke his, yeah, it was so did Connor Cummings. His was, yeah, absolutely, yeah, yeah, it's just horrible. Got that TT app on my Roku as well. Yeah, it's yeah, I just got it on my phone. I just downloaded it on my phone. It's easy. Like, I haven't paid for the MotoGP app this year. It's $170. I just was like, I don't know, man. Yeah, it's $170, and the World Superbike's $80. Motoamerica is $80, right? So that's like, dude, it's like $400 for all these apps, right?
Yeah.
Which I don't know. I might eventually get the MotoGP one this year. I mean, you can always go back and watch it like an hour later on YouTube.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I mean, really, that's what I'm starting to realize. But the cool thing about the MotoGP app is you can go back and watch all the races, I think up to like 1978 or something like that, which is pretty cool. So you can go back and watch the 800s and the 500s.
Man, I got to put all this stuff on cable like NASCAR is.
Dude, that's what we need. That's why, you know, motorcycles ain't as big in America, because we got handball, which football is what we call it, right? And then NASCAR, right? It's by the way, did you watch the, you know, I don't watch Super Bowl. I watch the Super Bowl, but I don't watch football all year long, just the Super Bowl. Who was you going for?
I don't know anyone. I just watched the first quarter.
Yeah, I didn't. We went to our buddy's house. We did, you know, cooked a bunch of food. So I glanced at it every once in a while. Shit, I was home by 9:30. So I didn't even listen, dude. You don't watch BSB, Avery?
No.
Bro, listen, you need to start watching BSB. And listen, when we get off here, you need to go back, because it was the absolute best race of the year. Was the last race. Come down to half a point. Between and Bert. Dude, listen, and you can watch it for free all season long. BSB is free. It's Bennett's British Superbikes.com. When the race is coming up live, you click on the live button and boom, there it is. They also got a cool thing called TSL timing, to where if let's say you got bad reception, but you can still get the timing, right? So they have audio too, so you can actually listen to the race or listen to free practice and qualifying and all that, which is really cool.
That's really neat.
Oh, it is. It is. I kind of wish, you know, Motoamerica would do something like that. But like I tell everybody, what Motoamerica does better than anybody else in the world besides the TT, because the TT is the same way, is the open pit policy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
They're really good at that, especially you can just walk around and just see any team you want. You don't have any special access.
Nope. Absolutely not. John Lugwood, what is up? He says, show us the guitar, Avery. Let us see it. Where's it at?
All right, I'll grab it.
Yeah, go grab the guitar. Good one. Good one, John. That was awesome. Well, yeah, listen, anybody out there listening, BSB's free. Bennett's British Superbikes.com. You can thank me later. There it is.
I still can't play it.
Have you been practicing?
No.
Dude, that is awesome. I'm surprised you ain't got it hung up.
I need to get something to hang it up.
Dude, that thing is awesome.
Yeah, it's a cool trophy they do. I don't think anyone else gives away a guitar.
I know, right? Yeah, that's awesome. A guitar. Good stuff, man. Good stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, listen, everyone. This has been awesome. Avery, we're an hour and almost 20 minutes into it. Listen, it's been an honor, and I really appreciate you coming on. When we end this, I need you to stay on with me just for a few more minutes.
Yeah.
Ben Lee, he says we'll have to get him in the Collins studio recording music production. Yeah, I told you, dude. Ben does all that music, man, and it's dude, that's wild when you see a studio and all this just buttons and knobs everywhere. I got ADHD, so I'm like, I must turn this knob. It says do not turn. It's even worse. I'm like, I gotta turn the knob. Like, I got to turn the knob.
Yeah.
It would dude, that's awesome. But listen, dude, you know what else is cool that I learned about this? Watch this.
What?
Yeah, ain't that cool?
Wait, am I doing it?
I don't know, dude. I had a guest on here and they did it, and it did it for them too. I don't know why. Dude, and that's awesome. And
Yeah.
somehow I did something, and like I had balloons come up one time, like just out of the air, and I'm like,
It's not doing it for me.
oh, well, I'm sorry. I'll do it for you. There it is. Yeah, dude, ain't that cool, man?
Yeah.
Dude, StreamYard's awesome. I love this whole streaming app thing. But yeah, listen, Avery, 2023 Junior Cup champion in the house, the Lap Slayer. Jules actually gave you that nickname,
Yeah.
which is awesome. Dude, it was good to have Jules back on the show the other day when we did that whole review. I had a good time. I miss Jules.
Yeah. Is he come back soon?
He is. He's just got a lot going on. You know, started a new full-time job at the hospital. He's working 7 days a week. I think during the week, Avery, he works, I think, second shift, and on the weekends, I think it might be second shift, or they're different hours, but 7 days a week. So he don't have a whole lot of free time. So
That's good though. I stay busy.
yeah, it is. It is. He'll be in Coda. I'm meeting him in Coda this year in April, because he's going to be marshaling again, I think, for 2 days again. So we'll get to hang out the day he's not. And then in between, when he's off, he usually calls me and we find each other and, you know, hang out or whatever.
That's cool.
And then in Jersey again, me and him going to meet up, and we'll be out there in Jersey too together. So yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. But yes, listen, Avery, I really enjoyed this. Again, it's an honor, even though you've been on here before, and you're going to be on here many other times in the future. But it's always an honor to have you on, and I'm proud of you. And congratulations on your championship, champ. And can't wait to see. Yeah, dude, bro, it still sticks in my mind, that race when you come back from 7th or 9th. It's like that's
definitely a highlight of the season.
To me, that was the highlight for me personally in Junior Cup, was that, because it was just phenomenal. It was like, holy shit, dude, this is awesome. And I pretty much knew right then. I had a feeling anyway that it's pretty much inevitable for you not to awesome. Be on that top step. But listen, before we get off here, tell everybody how they can follow you on social media, and hopefully you'll get your own club started soon. And also, I need you to tell everybody in the area where they can find you and get their windows cleaned.
Yeah, so my Instagram is Avery Dreher 99, Facebook Avery Dreher. Basically, all my socials are Avery Dreher. And then if you're in my area and interested in getting your windows clean, you can go to my Instagram account, and my email's on there, and just hit me up. You know, clean your windows.
There it is. You can have the 2023 champion come out and clean your windows, man. Listen, if you live near me, I would definitely support you and be like, yeah, absolutely come. And I got you. But I'm in Roanoke, Virginia, so I'm I don't know, 10 hours away from you. I don't think it's feasible for you to come out here. So yeah. But anyway, listen, before I get off here, obviously, I want to give a big shout out to my man, Jake Marsh and Peter Marsh and the whole R&D racing over there in British Superbikes. Man, they support Pin to Gas, dude. Where not only am I on Jake Marsh's shirts and his leathers, I'm actually come to find out on the whole R&D race team down to Junior Cup level in BSB. Everybody that races for R&D, Avery, Pin to Gas is on their leathers and their bikes and their shirts, dude. That's awesome. Proper, bro. It is. So listen, big shout out to them. Big shout out to my man Martin at the Clothing Kings, right? They make all Pin to Gas merch. So you can go to clothingkings.co.uk. You can get hats, beanies, soft shell jackets, body warmers, you name it, you can get them. Turtleneck, I mean, everything, you can get it. So big shout out to the Clothing Kings. It's also just want to give a big thanks out to everybody that always watches and gives us support, man. I really appreciate all you guys. You guys are proper mega. I say it all the time. I really do. I need everybody out there that does go, and I don't never ask this, dude. I need to start everybody saying I need to do. Go like and subscribe wherever you listen to, whether it's Spotify, YouTube, whatever. It all helps me out. And I appreciate you guys so much. And dude, this is cool. So this right here is to everybody, as always. Yeah, so stay tuned. Thank you guys so much again for listening. This episode will be out on Spotify tomorrow, iHeartRadio, and all that good stuff. So yeah. until next time, I don't ever say this neither. I'm Chris the Show Simcoe and all that good stuff, right? I just don't do it, man.
Yeah.
Huh?
I
Yeah.
am the Slayer.
You listen, Avery, absolutely, you are the lap slayer. But yeah, listen, 2023, Avery Dreher, Junior Cup champion, the lap slayer in the house. Appreciate it. We'll see you guys soon.